sheriff's man left and ran away, left the poor man all alone to face his judgment day.
So, are you self-taught on the mandolin?
Yeah, yeah, I would say so. But I mean, I studied music, and I've studied music for a very long time, and I'd played other stringed instruments. A long time before that. So I picked up the banjo a long time, well, 2007 roughly, 2008.
Okay. Ooh.
So it's a few years ago now.
Yes.
And a lot of that instruments, you can borrow a lot of ideas from the guitar, even though it is a unique instrument. It's got its own profile, and as does the mandolin. But you know, you can kind of get your head around it if you've got some idea of what music's about and how fretboards are constructed and so on.
Oh right.
The rest is up to technique really, and how much effort and commitment you're willing to put in as an individual. Really.
Has double bass always been your instrument choice? Or so?
No.
No.
Fairly used to double bass. Been playing about a year. No.
Nice.
But I've been playing musical instruments for most of my life, so it's about 6.
Oh, wow.
So I started off with piano, and then progressed to guitar.
Yeah.
In the band with Mick, I was playing bass there. That's when I actually first picked up bass guitar, and played keyboards as well. So you know, maybe a jack of all trades, I suppose.
Right. So how did you teach yourself double bass then? Did you just sort of
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And I like a challenge as far as musical instruments go.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, why not? I'll give it a go.
Right.
Because I've never tried one before.
No.
And, you know, how hard can it be? I suppose.
How do you self-teach guitar?
Well, you know, when you've got guys around you like Mick and Niall, they're sort of they're a great source of help. These guys are amazing musicians, and for someone like me that's just a complete novice, and I just tend to sort of just fill in the gaps, sort of strum along, you know. So it's not, I don't really consider it as playing. I sort of, but it sort of, it feels good. Yeah. It feels good to be part, especially if it's an instrumental, and you can sort of just really sort of join along, you know, sort of, and really be part of it. And you do sort of get lost in it, sort of musically you get lost in it, and it's just great to sort of jam along, you know, sort of in that regard.
The instrument that you play, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it again.
The dobro.
The dobro. Can you just explain what that is, because I'm ignorant and there might be other
same
people.
here.
What is a dobro?
I play it. I don't know what it is. It's called. It's a guitar.
The correct terminology is a resonator guitar.
Ah, okay.
And dobro is a specific make of resonator.
Ah, okay.
And all it is, some guy invented an aluminium cone to insert into a guitar body that increased the volume. But it had a very distinctive tone, which is beautiful. I mean, a great dobro.
Depends who's playing it though.
Is that self-taught?
Yeah.
So how do you go about?
It's just noodle.
Just noodle.
You just play very badly, and then eventually it becomes slightly less bad.
Right.
I'm at that stage.
How do you start? Where do you start with a song? Is it a tune? Is it I want to do a song about this subject, or what?
That's a difficult question to answer, really.
Well, I think you start quite well with tunes, because if I'm just playing around on the guitar, he just starts spontaneously singing and humming and coming up with melodies.
Right.
You know that idea that Ram Wires, back in the last week, the idea that Keith...
That instrumental thing, yeah.
We'd ask him 5 minutes on that before we do mix it.
Just remind me where it is. No, just remind me what it is in terms of structure.
Alright.
It's a repetitive.
So like there were a couple of leads.
It's just a couple of chukka-chukkas to begin.
And then it was 4 bars of G.
Yeah.
And then it's
2,
and then it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
And then it's 4 chukka-chukka, then it's 4G, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
Chukka-chukka.
Yeah, if we're not doing vocals, then that's how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. So we just
Chukka-chukka.
Chukka-chukka.
Don't know what else to call the sort of quasi-percussive.
I think it's good. Chukka-chukka. Let's call it chukka-chukka.
Good.
Let's go listen to this.
It's going to go out of time this way. I came in and then you came in afterwards.
I'm doing 4 of them chukka-chukkas.
You do 4.
Oh, it's 2 in it to start.
Yeah.
1. Right.
Take an active part in the songwriting as such. My strengths tends to be improvising and accompaniment and stuff like that.
Couldn't feel better. How did, since that's my favourite song of the EP, how did that one come about?
I learned myself.
Yeah.
I would record it.
So, which came first? What came first?
It was the. I think it was the guitar riff that came first. Yeah.
I can remember.
Yeah, it was the guitar riff that came first.
I'd done some soloing in a jam that we'd had, and Mick had heard a bit of this rundown that I'd done, because the hook, there's a melodic hook at the beginning of the song that me and Joe play.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
My apologies, boys.
And I'd done some improvising, and Mick said, I like that, and he sort of, to do this, and sort of restructured it a little bit, and that came out of it basically, and then eventually you two started writing the song on, you know, on the back of that basically.
Sitting in the shade on my mama's front porch, I couldn't feel better, I couldn't feel better. Crickets are a-humming as the sun goes down. Life is kinda good in this old head town.
I think that the lyrics and that, because the kind of the tone and the feel of the actual instrumentation gave us a kind of a really chilled sort of feeling, a summertime. You know, we thought it had to be a summertime song, and
And in the second verse is about driving in a Mustang and, you know, turning up the music and heading into town for beers with the boys. You know, it's got a really nice sort of chill sort of feel to it.
It's like a nostalgia song.
Yeah.
I mean, for the good old halcyon days.
Yeah.
You know, that never really existed. But
Yeah.
But it's a song of content. It's a bit of a song of contentment as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Content with, you know, like sort of small town life, I guess, really.
I couldn't feel better. I couldn't feel better. Heading for a beer with the boys downtown. Finding the fun into my favorite sound. These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. Can't let go. These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. Can't let go.
Because I think you, personally, Alan, you were going to nominate that song for a video that we were going to do, didn't you?
Yeah, I
That was
think
your
I'd like to
favourite
develop that into a video, you know, a full-blown video that I think you know, you can see something in your head and can visualise that.
Right. Okay. Very good.
So if you fancy it,
Yeah. Well. See how this goes. That would be the thing.
These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. I can't let go. These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. Can't let go. These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. I can't let go. These are the days that I used to know. These are the days that I can't let go. Can't let go.
Have you done vocals in other bands before?
I have, yes. I used to, oddly enough, I used to sing in a band called Smack, and in the early 90s, with Mick's younger brother, David.
Oh, right, okay.
And, you know, sort of, that was a band that we did our own original songs, sort of went into our own studio, and, which David used to pretty much manage that. And produce our own songs. And prior to that, I used to sing in a covers band called State of Art, and back in the 80s. So yeah, a bit of a long history when it comes to singing. Yeah.
Yes.
It's only recently that I took a lead role in a song.